Hello everybody, Battlecat Squad here, and today I am playing Battle Cats for once. Now I play this off camera, and it's basically a game where we're basically cats and people. I in my point of view take over the world, and it stretches beyond all sorts of areas and into different dimensions. That's actually inspired the UBN. So, I'm planning on doing first a few legend stages, and then I'll get to it on the main campaign. Now, if you don't know, Battlecats is a free to play game, and normally I for some reason I barely have ways of describing stuff, because these videos aren't as planned at times. So I may stumble upon a few words, so please don't mind. Now, I'll be taking longer breaks, because I need, since I'm in high school now, I have to do a whole ton of stuff. And I'm not sure if everyone who watches this channel understands that. Oh, I'm pretty sure everyone does. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It'll help me out a lot to keep making videos. And also, don't forget to hit the like button and also the bell icon to be informed on whenever I post. Also, if you ever get the opportunity, you can you could. I'll try posting a link to my Discord server down below. I'll try, but yeah, it seems I'm getting wrecked to these guys, and although they're doing much less damage. See, look, you got. It's just that the better units actually cost much more, so it's harder to get some of the better units at this time. But we're getting there, it seems. Although it doesn't seem that we're doing well. Because, yeah, I think we're done for now. Yep. Okay, it was an attempt. I'm not planning on wasting any of my cat food. Probably saving up for, the 11 thing. So as I said, I'm gonna go to the main campaign now. I'm gonna go on a treasure grind. So I'm gonna start with the first chapter of the first one. Alright. So what we got... No, I'm just gonna do this and then do a draw. Because after this, I'm pretty sure I'd have enough. Anyways, I would have enough. Also, if you want to, you could post a comment saying what I could do next. And the one that either I like the most or is liked the most, I would pick. So meanwhile, continuing with this campaign, normally chapter 1 zombie levels would actually be a bit easier, unless you're coming back to it for the first time. unless you actually are coming back to it from like a long time of grinding. Alright, there. So meanwhile, you also got treasures. So you can see that the 3 tiers are inferior, normal, and superior. So basically, if you want to get your stuff to 100%, you have to get the superiors, all superiors, in order to either unlock or to max out at 100%. See like how this one is. See, it has all superior, and it has 100%. Meanwhile, there's like quite a few that don't have any or at all. So my main focus is actually getting all the treasures first and then maxing out and everything. So my first stop right now is Turkey. So meanwhile, before that, I'm going to do a draw. So there are these events where you could get these uber rare cats that are basically the second most rare. Meanwhile, legend rares are the most rare. Meanwhile, you get all of your basic cats from the silver one you just saw, which is this one. And from the gold one, you get all the event cats. Alright, so to Turkey we go. So this is where we don't have one of our things. So I'm actually going to put up a treasure radar. Oh, wait, never mind, it's in all stages for 52 minutes. So yeah, there's these events as well for like boosts. So meanwhile, I'm going to so basic mechanics. So you have your cats on the bottom, and you can set battle formations in the settings to stacked, where you have more room, and more of like what I call shuffled, whereas 2 layers, and the stacked, which you have more area to see. Alright, and I personally prefer the stacked. So continuing, basic mechanics. So basically you have a money meter, a pause button, which has the quick thing, which I don't recommend doing. Then there's also the level button, which levels up your storage for cash. You got your cat cannon, and then you have your cats. Don't mind this thing. You'll learn about it during the game. It'll come in handy at times. So once it charges up enough, it will say this for the cat cannon, and once you tap on it, it shoots, clearing out the enemies, mattering its level. So speaking of the leveling system, you got the upgrade section where you can level up your cats. Meanwhile, all of my cats currently in the main section are all true form. So in order to get true form, you must clear up to chapter 3. Once you clear chapter 3, that's when you can get true form cats. But you would have to require at least 10 of the extra you can see with the plus. Meanwhile, you got your special units. I've been trying to get this thing to evolve, but it requires things. You got all these event cats. Some of these are from the special capsules. And the 2 cats you probably saw at the end were from chapter 2 and 3. In the special cat section. Here are some of the uber rares I have. quite a few I prefer. This is actually an S tier, I remember. For against aliens. So then, but oh my gosh, yeah, this one is at like level 19 and it requires 1,027,000. Yeah, that's how high you can actually get other uber super rares before they're maxed out. But they're also super powerful at times, mattering their tier. Now, in my opinion, I think the one that I'm currently holding on, that's making the bar above appear, is my more preferable one that I want to keep in my team. So continuing, you got you basically just tap on the cat icon, continuing the basics, to spawn your cats out on the field to go against what's coming out of the other side of the other base, which are the enemies. Now, I'll not speak of all the enemies, but I may mention them in a few other videos. Now, as I said, these videos would be a little more, what I will say is spaced out. And these videos will get a little more spaced out or a little closer. So continuing, next up is Russia. So we go over to here. We still have our treasure thing, but this time I'm planning on not enabling it. So I'm putting the trust in my, in the event thing. So if you see that little bar that just appeared, basically there's cat combos that you unlock somewhere in the game. So once you unlock that stuff, you will be able to look at cat combos that you can have with different types of cats that give certain boosts, like money production or like quicker time spawn, which is helpful. Okay, I didn't get it this time. The first, it's just like an upstandard chance to get it, I'm guessing. But I'm just gonna use my last treasure radar. Although they could be useful for like a cyclone stages, which I will talk about later if I ever go back to the event stages in this video. Also, if this video gets at least 25 to 50 likes, I will actually, and I will post another video on, and also I'll try my best to make it highly detailed, of Balcats. So, but it may not be guaranteed, but I'll try. So as you saw, as soon as I completed that level, unless you didn't, I just unlocked this thing. And it currently has 76%, because not all of them are the superior. Meanwhile, I have a normal one and 2 inferior. Meanwhile, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 I see right now. I currently do not have any of the metal things. So then first up for the next one would be France. So let's get France set. Now, speaking of the units, if you see all these like little bars up here, like the red floating metal angel alien zombie, yeah, that's when you. So basically, those are all the abilities that, or what they're good against. And it will affect how they perform for like different against different units, because there can be like for example, like the red cyclone against like a anti-red unit. So next, treasures in Spain, which makes sense right there. Meanwhile, then there's one after that. So this one's a bit more close together. Because, yeah, some of the stages can be more distant and some could be more closer together, like the metal cyclones. And this one, for example. Now, see, you see that seal right there? That's a red unit. And there are multiple different types of enemies. Now, I'll cover over a few of these, which you can see, and you can pause the video to look at this stuff. Now, I'm not the most type of an expert at this game, but I am decently good. Now, if you have an objection to that, it's just my opinion. I think this one the most creeps me out right now, out of like the trait lists. And for some reason that actually looks decently detailed. Actually, it is. That one's like a very quick and annoying one right there. Ignore that one. So this is the Chapter 2 boss right here. Meanwhile, the floating head, the white, this one is the Chapter 1 boss. I'll show each one of the chapter bosses as soon as I go through this. So this is the Chapter 2 boss. And here's the Chapter 3. See, if you see in the parentheses, that's its type. Alright, next, we have more of these units. Yeah, this one's annoying. I don't consider that one too annoying, but it can get annoying. This thing right here is also annoying, because it can get a bit rapid with its attack. This unit is annoying in stacks when you're just beginning. Now the sloth, you'll see it in the white cyclone stage, and it's very weird. Now this one, I think, is kind of like, the name is a joke, but no. Okay, this thing is, well, basically, some of the red units are fast, but not as fast as, like, the black units. Yeah, like these ones. Yeah, watch. So I'm gonna knock him back a bit. And when you compare it to the normal speed of that same exact unit, just give me a second. So here's the normal one. See, look, it's taking much of a slower time getting over to the area where it would stop than this version would. See? And then you also got this thing, which is also annoying. Which is super fast. Okay, this thing you'll see in the Metal Cyclone stage. I don't supposedly want anyone to worry about it yet. If you're if you're not wanting to do Cyclone stages. But worry about it in, probably Chapter 2 of Into the Future. Or Chapter 3. Camel, I've only seen, once. Ooh, this thing. This thing's a big pain in the butt. All you'd need, critical hitters to take that thing down. Now, I've been close to taking down, a Deadly before, once. But, no. So here's, the first Cyclone. Wait, no. Which one is my first Cyclone I defeated? Wait, yeah, the red one is the first one I defeated. So yeah, this is the first one I defeated right here. It has, I think, 100,000 or 500,000 HP. Now this one's, I think 50,000. But I also beat this one. Now this one, I'm not even sure. For the Angelic, it's actually 101,250,000 HP. This was also a Cyclone I defeated. Now here's one I'm yet to beat, but close to. Now, I recommend having a almost full team of critical hitters when you get to this stage. Next, you got the Cosmic Cyclone. Then you have the Perfect Cyclone and the Zyklone, which you only see after completing Chapter 1 of Into the Future. So continuing, not much after that. You also got the Angelic units, and also some more of the... Now coming up are the Alien units here. Now these ones you will see in either event stages or Into the Future. Now be aware of this little enemy right here. I mean, it's not little. It's basically what I call meat shield plow. Basically, you'll really need meat shields, and which are the easier cats to have and spawn against this one unit right here. It's taking its time right now. Meanwhile, it'd actually be very fast with plowing through all your units. And that's why the more cheap cats in the game are the ones that are called meat shields. Meanwhile, you got the boss of Chapter 1 of Into the Future. And you got some of the Chapter 2 enemies. So that should conclude for the enemies of this. It's now time to overview Into the... Oh wait, yeah, I said I was going to go to the end of each chapter in this one. Alright, so here's chapter 1. You know what? This is a good place. After this would be a good place to stop. Alright, so basically what you need to expect is just to spawn. It's just to have like your top row of basic units and bottom row of basic units. But if you've already beat this chapter a few times, you'd know exactly what units to have. So then you would actually have no worry about the units, and especially if you have like very strong ones against like anti-floating or even like traitless units, and good against, and some units like good against traitless, which is what I just said. So we just beat the chapter 1 boss. So I will actually post another video on chapter 2. So see you guys later.